If you stick around to the end, I'll even show you a little trick on how to empty an expansion tank so it doesn't flood out your truck. Let's get going. All right, good morning. It's Peter Pan +1. That's me, Mikey Pipes. This morning it is 7/16, Monday, the 14th of November, 2022. You know, one thing I hate about the 14th? It's one day closer to the 15th. You know what the 15th is for me every month?
One day closer to the 16th?
Payroll tax day. Yeah, and it's a lot of money. Anyway, customers complained over the weekend. I got a text yesterday. Mike, sorry to bother you over the weekend. I don't know if you got someone available. Tomorrow morning, first thing, I got water coming from the pipe that goes south. All right? See that? From my pipe off the water heater. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some quick identification of components here. As you see already, I'm already getting set up. This large pizza pie looking thing on a couple legs. This is called the draft diverter. Connected to the draft diverter is our flue pipe. In this case, we have a 4-inch adjustable smoke 90. We have some 4-inch single wall smoke pipe going into the chimney. Okay, is this brass? Yes, it is. Good. That's brass. Okay, good. If that was black, no bueno. It's potable water. This is called a temperature and pressure relief valve. Temperature, 210 degrees. Pressure, 150 PSI. This has a long shank. As you can see, it goes in there, all in there, kind of like flange deep. I was going to say balls deep. I'm trying to keep PG-13 here. Down below, right there, that's our drain cock. It uses a flathead screwdriver. We could turn that. This is our primary gas control. This uses a thermocouple, which is right here, and pilot tubing right there. This water heater, A.O. Smith PCG75300, was manufactured on 11/22/2013. She's still got some life to it. Now, the reason why the relief valve is dripping could be for a couple of reasons. And I don't want to say you were paying attention, but if you were listening to what I was saying before, this opens at what?
Yes,
Not looking.
30 PSI?
No, that opens at 30 PSI. It's a temperature and pressure relief valve, so it opens at temperature and pressure, correct? Now, hanging right here, this is called a water heater domestic thermal expansion tank. It even says it right there, water heater safety tank, thermal expansion tank. And they come pre-charged. This one came pre-charged to 35 PSI. We have the new Amtrol ST12. That also comes pre-charged. I believe it's 35. And it is 50 PSI, which is perfect because guess what? One of the things that we did off camera is that we hooked up our little sprinkler system water pressure gauge to an outside hose faucet, and we had exactly 50 PSI of pressure. So, what do you want to bet? This was not pre-charged before it was installed to match the pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a big advocate if you learn something new every day. And if you do that, we're going to make the trades great again. We really are. Inside this box, right, came a little piece of paper, which Peter did not read, right? See? This is called the Amtrol Thermal Expansion Tanks Installation and Operating Manual. So, there is your one-page, double-sided instruction guide, right? Check this out. Number 3, with tank empty of water, adjust air pre-charge to match cold water supply pressure. What that means is, let's say we tested pressure, right? And we had 70 PSI. We need to take our little pump, right? And charge this. Right? We take this little cap off, right? And it's going to look familiar to some. See? We're going to charge that with a pump to match the domestic cold pressure. If we don't do that, it's going to have premature failure, right? So fortunately, we had 50 PSI, we are good to go. But ladies and gentlemen, what I want to stress is if a piece of paper comes with something that you're using, if a piece of paper comes with something that you're maybe pulled out of a box 20 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, or the first time, and you've never read it, read it. You're gonna learn something new today, I promise you. I promise you. All right, you ready, Peter? Yep. Let's get the show on the road. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn off the main water valve. Right there, okay? Next, we're gonna open up a faucet. Hot and cold, right there. Very nice. Okay, and then we're gonna open up the valve. And since I don't have a flat screwdriver, I'm gonna use my, oh, got some cocky there. I'm gonna use my American Express Business Gold card, Business Diamond card. I'm gonna use my American Express Platinum card, my business card. Don't leave home without it. If you would like to possibly apply for American Express Platinum card, I'll put a link in the description box down below. It's well worth it. As you can see, this thing gets a lot of miles on it, a lot of miles. And with all those miles, I get to travel around the world for free, business class usually, or first class. And I'd like to thank American Express for not being a sponsor of the channel. This expansion tank, really, well, look at that, it came off of these. All right, we're gonna get a lot of water in here. I can guarantee you that. Yes, sir, Bob. How's that,
Quarter of the way filled.
All right, we're good. The new tank ready? Let's wait a little bit. No, what are you doing?
I'll keep it open.
Keep it open, yeah. I don't want to get any water there. The sink's there. Well, we should be all right, hopefully. I have a feeling I'm going to be wet. Oh, no, not bad, huh?
It's heavy.
Yeah. That would have been a show to watch. Now we're going to secure the tank. I would like to get a strap here. We should put a brace between here and there, but I don't know if I have any 2x4s in the truck. If we do, I want to put a strap here so secure this up. Now, one of the things you need to pay attention in the manual. You guys watch? You guys paying attention? Are you paying attention? All right. One of the things I want to point out in the manual is that, where does it show? Mount vertically in a downward position only. Now, see that word only? It means only put it in that position. Don't put it horizontally. Don't put it vertically where it's pointing up. It says mount vertically in downward position only. Also ensure the tank is properly supported to hold the entire weight of the tank when it's full of water. And I gotta tell you, that tank right there, it probably weighs a good 25 pounds. I'm comparing it to a bag of dog food. It weighs about that much, but it's heavy, more compact package. All right, so we're gonna tighten this up, and then we're gonna turn the water back on slowly. Okay, I got my drip leg, which does not meet quota requirements, off. And I am going to take off this relief valve. Okay. See all that cocky in there. See all that cocky in there, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. You ready, Peter? Here we go. I wouldn't stand right in front of it, just in case you get blasted. Stick it in the hole. Oh, you had practice with that, didn't you? Want to say hi, Grandpa Claire?
Grandpa?
No, Grandma Claire.
How's it going, Mom?
Grandma. See, Peter has now skills. He put the male side into the female side and got the relief valve in the hole. Let's go. Let's go Bosch. Let's go Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go Giants.
Danny went to the Giants game.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
He usually doesn't go to sporting events, so I'm kind of...
I went to the 25th anniversary, which was yesterday. The 20th anniversary showing of The Lion King in Times Square. Yep, row 2, center. It was nice, very nice. And I put a little video of the encore presentation on the Stoley's World channel. Details right up there, Stoley's World, check it out. All right, slowly open the water. Okay, slowly. Now, in case you're wondering what made me pick this valve, I have all these valves here. All right, let's do a quick little identification. Here's our 3/4 inch Schedule K copper coming in from the street, city service. We have a gate valve right here. We never want to touch that. It says never touch, right? See what it says? It says never touch. Never touch this valve. The reason why you never want to touch that valve breaks, you have no hope. You know, just prepare for a flood. This is the water meter. We have 5/8 meter couplings here. This is our backflow prevention device. This is a double check valve. This is a Febco. Oh, it's a Watts. All right, 3/4 inch double check valve. Then I have a set of T's here. A bypass valve. This is a sprinkler valve. This goes to a filter system. It comes back from a filter system and goes back. So I close this valve because it's shutting off everything after the water meter. Okay, now that the water is running clear here, we're going to... Perfect. A nice little funky hose there. Spout. Pretty cool. All right, so we're back. There's their A.O. Smith 75-gallon water heater. Here's your Burnham Series 2 hydronic atmospheric 82% gas boiler with multiple zones. Looks really, really nice. We just got to throw our sticker on there, valve tags, and call it a day. Last but not least, see, even though we've been here many times, we've never been here for the water heater, and we've never tagged or never identified, branded, further branding the company. Very important. And to all of you out there, maybe you're an HVAC or a plumber, maybe you're an employee, a manager, or even the owner. If you want to grow your business, you have to start with branding. You have stickers? Use them. Put on the equipment that you install. You got valve tags? Get them. I get mine from Footbridge Media. It's pretty cheap. I think I get, I don't know, 2,000 for like $500. All you need to do is buy some little zip ties. Frank Blau also sells them, but they're like $2 a piece, so do the math. But brand, identify, right? If it's not for this, maybe the next time they call, it's not going to be calling you. They'll be calling somebody else. All right, Peter. If we were to let this tank sit in the truck, even if it's upright, unless we strap it down, water's going to go all over the place, right? So take the straighter cord removal tool. That's part of this. No, keep trying. Keep looking. Put that back so you don't lose it. What are you shaking for?
Cold.
You weren't shaking. It's cold. There you go. You're cold. It's like you weren't shaking when you were driving the Porsche last week on the Mikey Pipes Uncensored channel on Friday. All right, take the pin out. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now watch. When you take that out, watch how fast the water's going to come out of this bad boy. Pull it out. Upside down. Oh, it's coming out faster than it was before.
Yeah.
There you go. And yeah, so you'll get all the water out. Easy peasy.
Feels like it's just back on.
Yeah, put it more of an angle because you know it's. Hey, all right, whatever. You're good.